Our next storyteller is Jana Jordan. Jana grew up in Serbia, speaking Slovak at home and balancing life between two cultures as part of the national minority. From a young age, being multilingual opened doors to different worlds and ways of thinking. Her journey has taken her from studying in Serbia to teaching in China and now living, pursuing her master's degree and working in the United States for the past 4 years. Every step has fueled her love for language, education, and cultural connection. Please welcome Jana. I can't see nothing with these glasses. Oh, look, perfect.
Hi. Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, perfect height. Yeah, so my name is Jana, actually. We pronounce J as Y. Anyway, one of the stories is, I guess, that I got to. I really am comfortable with calling people calling me Jana, Jane, Dajana, and stuff like that. It's I think part of the experience, and you cannot teach everyone how to pronounce J as Y as in my culture. But I came from Serbia, and some funny story from there. I came in 2017, so that was first year I came here. I was just working as a waitress here. It was part of a cultural, cultural student exchange, cultural exchange. And I was here during the one summer, and I remember I came here. I was alone, and there was actually one friend from my university who came, but she got crazy in love, and she very soon she left the island, and we were working at Mackinac Island up north in Michigan, and I remember like there I was trying my best, but some stuff like silverware. I know fork, knife, and spoon, but I didn't know that that's a silverware. So when when my supervisor were telling me like, oh, okay, can you put up the silverware? I didn't know what it is. So all that really make me more appreciate what I know now. And after that, I came back home. I finished my university degree. I was actually first one in my family. And after that, I realized, so I finished a law school back home. And I realized that I don't want to be a lawyer, but I have really strong, I really have a strong sense of justice. I really like that. And then after that, I went to China. And as many of other people who are foreigners in China, I started teaching English there, and I really discovered my passion. Afterwards, I met my husband here when I was waitressing here. But yeah, long story short, afterwards we realized we want to live here. And we moved here, and I'm here now for almost 4 years, and currently I'm working at Heartland Alliance, and I'm teacher there, volunteer coordinator, and I really love my job in the way I love that we're creating opportunities for everyone who coming from different background, and supporting them in their journey to learn English, because I didn't know this existed, and it would be so great if I knew. Okay, this should be about the book. That's the alarm. Stay on the topic. Sorry. I was just I didn't prepare that much, and I was sitting there, and my whole time I was just thinking, oh my gosh, I'm screwed. So many good people, good stories. I didn't prepare as much, but I was just hoping, I'm the last speaker, so you all will get some beers. But okay, so the book. So the book that actually inspired me is a children's book. It was never actually translated to English, and I did a thorough search, especially today, because I tried to prompt ChatGPT to give me a speech, and it didn't work. So there is no book there, but it exists in my language, I swear. The book is Brave Rabbit in Africa, that's the name. It's in Slovak language, and the author was Jozef Cíger Hronský. He lived in early 1900s, and he wrote this a child book for children where he talked about the rabbit who wanted to build a house that is a human-like house, and he was misunderstood by everyone else, by all the other animals in his community. And then he decided with his wife to travel the world and learn how to do that. And as he traveled, he came to many obstacles. So, obstacles like he was at the Dead Sea, sorry. In my language, it's Black Sea. You know, in English, it's Dead Sea. Anyways, so he was at the Dead Sea. Then there was a shark that attacked them. Then he finally crossed to the Africa, and in Africa, his car got stolen. Like the rabbit had a car. Anyways, it was very inspirational for me. It's a whole book. Like the whole book is one story, and it was very inspirational. I read it maybe 100 times. I wish I have it with me. It was a very, very used book. And he ended up being in Africa. And in Africa, he got lost in desert. And he met camel, and the camel told him that there is a king, and king has a health problem. And if he can solve his health problem, he can maybe get some accommodation there and water and stuff. So the king was the lion, and he has a problem with his tooth. And the rabbit said, like, okay, I am a special magician healer, and I will solve your problem, but first I need it to be a day. Then I need my shadow to be shorter than me. So he got sleep, and his wife got enough rest, because they were lost in desert for multiple days. And at the end, he tied the knot around the lion's tooth, and told camel to pull the tooth. And they got tooth out. So yay. And the rabbit became the lion's counselor. And that was, he kind of like accomplished himself in whole different new community, like a different world. And I never see that from anyone I knew. I never heard about it. And when I read this book, you know, it was very, so much imagination in this book. Of course, it's all animals. But it was so inspirational, and it definitely gave me kind of like a little bit of belief that this stuff are possible. And as I grew, the belief also grew, and here I am. So I don't know if everything is accomplished, but I am very happy that I'm working in the sector where I am able to help everyone to accomplish their dreams too. So thank you all.